everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Maple and in today's video I'm going to be breaking down the music video Enemies by Imagine Dragons featuring JID from the League of Legends series Arcane. Before we start the video, I do have to give you a spoiler alert. I will be discussing Season 1 and Season 2 scenes, so if you have not seen the series, I suggest you go watch it and then come back to my videos. Alright, let's get into this. Here we see the last drop. This comes back into play so many times in the Arcane series. We see it in Season 1, Episode 1, Season 1, Episode 4, and in Season 2, Episode 7. We also see it in the Welcome to the Playground music video by Bia Miller, which I broke down in another video. I will link both the music video and my breakdown in the description below. You see this character, this old man. His species is called Yordle, so it's like Bobette and Heimerdinger. You see this old man in Season 1, Episode 1 when Vi's gang returns to the underground. And I also believe this is also the same old man in Season 1, Episode 5 when Vi and Caitlyn return to the underground. Imagine Dragons and the rapper named JID. Now let's start from the left and work our way to the right. On the left, we have Ben McKee. He's the bass player of the band. Then we have Wayne Sermon. He's the guitarist in the band. Then we have Daniel Platzman. He's the drummer. And then we have the rapper JID. And then we have the lead singer Dan Reynolds. Now, all the band members of Imagine Dragons do make an appearance in Season 1, Episode 5, before Vi confronts Vika. Rapper JID doesn't make an appearance in any of the episodes. Then we see Vern, the traitor, but then he's accompanied by Jules, which we see them in Season 1, Episode 1. In it, that if you slow it down, you can see it. So this says Fortiche. Now, Fortiche is the animation company that created the animation of Arcane and also the animation in this music video. So it's a cool little detail I spotted. Powder is sitting on the bar stool like in Season 1, Episode 2. Also, there was a bunny here, not a monkey. We do see this monkey another time in Season 1, Episode 3 with the nails on its head, as it's the monkey bomb that kills Clagger and Milo. In Season 1, Episode 2, we do see this monkey when Vander touches the alarm to warn Vi and the gang that the enforcers are coming to search their hideout. Now we see this area in Season 1, Episode 1, when the gang is coming back from Piltover. You see the Krug creature and then the Timo mushrooms, all Easter eggs from the League of Legends game. Then we see the gang eating what I believe to be Jericho's place, because we see this place in Season 1, Episode 5, when Vi returns to the underground and says these two lines.
Oh, Jericho, have I missed these? Better than I remember.
Suggesting that she went to Jericho, the hangout spot of Vi and the gang in Season 1, Episode 1. You see this couch and bed in the background. Jericho makes an appearance in the music video. Now you see him a few times in Arcane, in Season 1, Episode 5, Season 2, Episode 4, and in Season 2, Episode 7. Next, we see a firelight coming out of Powder's mouth. Now this might symbolize a few things. In Season 1, Episode 7, when Jinx gets injured, she ends up doing the pew symbol to the firelight. She also ends up turning some of the firelights into bombs that explodes at the end of Season 1, Episode 7. Echo's gang in Arcane are also called the Firelights. I couldn't help but feel like this was a foreshadowing to Powder and Echo in Season 2, Episode 7, becoming canon as Time Bomb, and them sealing it with a kiss. The Milo, Clagger, Powder, Echo. I'm not sure who this person is above Vi. Then you see Silco's gang. The black woman, I'm not sure what her name is, but you do see her in season 1, episode 1, and in season 1, episode 3. Then you see Deckard. You see him in season 1, episode 1, season 1, episode 2, and in season 1, episode 3. Then there's Sid the Kid. I call him Sid the Kid. I don't know his name. I think he's listed as Thug number 2. But you see him in season 1, episode 1. Then you see the Dark Woman from Ren's room in season 1, episode 6. Then we see Powder trying to be like Vi and practicing as well, reminding me a lot of season 1, episode 5, when Jinx was fighting the robot to compete with Vi's score. You see this really cool combo of Vi and Jinx fighting this robot of the music video. This is where we see Echo and Powder. Echo flipping off the enforcers. Now we do see Jinx flipping off an enforcer in season 2, episode 4. Echo and Powder are riding a disc runner. Now we see this disc runner on the League of Legends website. We also see it in season 1, episode 1, outside of Benzo's shop. And in season 2, episode 7, in front of the last drop. We see Powder holding a monocular. We see this in season 1, episode 1, and in season 2, episode 6. Then we see what I believe is Silco's gang. It looks like Deckard and Sid the Kid beating up a guy. This is the same alleyway that Vi gets her red jacket and Caitlyn's outfit when Vi returns to the underground in season 1, episode 5. Which is very much like Jinx. In Jinx's hideout, she uses these neon colors and graffiti type style. I did want to point out that Echo is wearing an armor plate here, which we know came in handy when Marcus shot Echo in season 1, episode 7. But this is Echo's fighting gear, in which we see in season 1, episode 7, when Echo and Jinx fight on the bridge. You see Powder with the pan as a helmet. Now I couldn't help but notice how much this look reminded me of Isha with her miner's helmet. You see the graffiti on the helmet and also the pink line under her eyes. JID's eyes here look like binoculars, but couldn't help but notice how the blue and pink contrast. Now I've spoken about contrasting colors. Jinx's contrasting colors is blue and Vi's contrasting color is pink. Just a really cool play on contrasting colors. Jinx with fish bones, but I noticed this blue line across her eyes. Now we see this in her intro montage in season 2, episode 4, when we get introduced to her followers, the Jinxers. I also just wanted to point out that JID's jacket reminded me a lot of Vi's red jacket that she gets in season 1, episode 5. And on the jacket, we see the X symbol. Now, the X symbol is Jinx's mark because her name ends in X. But also, we see it throughout Arcane. Powder hitting herself, having a psychosis moment, which we see throughout Arcane. But most notably in season 1, episode 9. And in season 2, episode 4. Then we see Powder evolving from each act in season 1. We see young Powder from act 1. Then we see Jinx with the blue eyes in act 2. Then we see Jinx with shimmer from act 3. At the end, we see her eyes glow, which is part of her abilities called Get Excited from the game. She uses this ability a few times in Arcane, but most notably against Caitlyn in season 1, episode 9, and against Warwick in season 2, episode 4, and against Rictus in season 2, episode 6, and against Warwick again in season 2, episode 9. Enjoyed the video? Please like the video. Subscribe also if you want to see more videos, and turn the notification bell on so that you get notified of when I post my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.